Hey everybody, I have here today. I got a 2003 Mini Cooper. That I actually got this car really cheap. Believe it or not, about $650. Well, a couple of things that was wrong with it was battery was missing, the windshield was cracked, and it didn't start. Ended up, I took it to a shop and they wanted to charge me damn near $1,200 to replace the EWS, which is like the immobilizer. It wasn't a Mini dealership. But I thought that they might be cheap because they're not a dealership. But it ended up happening they didn't have a programmer. So they didn't have the computer to program the brand new EWS or the immobilizer. I ended up going to the dealership. Actually, what they wanted to do was $1,200, take all the computers out and send them out to a third party. And then they told me I'd get it back in like 2 weeks. I ended up taking the car away from them and I took it to the dealership. The dealer charged me $407 to replace the EWS on this. Brand new, programmed, installed. So it kind of surprised me that the dealership was more than half cheaper than that other shop. Now the engine is running. Engine runs really, really good. But come to find out that this CVT transmission is no good. You put it on drive, you can put it on reverse. It doesn't do anything. Let me show you. Okay, we're gonna go into the car. See, the engine runs good. I got a lot of lights on though. Look at all those lights. Service engine soon, brake, ABS, everything is on. But the engine starts. But then try to put it in gear, nothing. I don't know. I'm inside the garage, so I won't keep it on running long, but nothing. It won't move. I put it on drive. Nothing. I don't want to die of carbon monoxide in here. Different repair shops, and I live in the Richmond, Virginia area, but there's nobody that works on CVT transmissions. The dealership told me that they could replace it for $9,000, or they could find a used one and still charge me $6,000. I could buy a used one for like 4,500 to 3,500 to 4,500. I could get a used one, but I want to do this as cheaply as possible. There's a guy online. He said he did it for $300. So I'm gonna try to go that route. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the transmission out. I'm gonna take it apart, and I believe the belt is broken. I want to see how hard it is to replace that belt, and then put it back in the car. Now, when I take the transmission back in, I'm gonna have to do adaptation. But I don't have the computer for that, so I might have to take it to somebody at the dealership, probably dealership, and get the computer and put them. They'll do adaptations to the computer, just reteaching it on how to shift. My other option is I want to see how much it costs to buy a program and something maybe I could keep at home and do it myself. But anyway, as I go along, I'll let you guys know what I did and see if I can make it work for like $300. By me doing all the work myself.
What we do here is go back.
One thing I like to do is to put this piece of wood right here. Kind of spread out the weight of the car. Put it right on the ridge. but they work really good. They go off really nice and tall. Take the battery out. And use a 10mm. Actually, you don't need to take it all the way off. Side. Inside the battery box, there's 3. That won't fit. I start taking the bumper off. Now, somebody, whoever had this car before me, kind of already took off a bunch of screws. There's literally probably like 2 or 3 screws holding on this bumper. So one, it's under here. It's just an 8mm. Let me see if I can reach it a little bit. There you go. That's one. Same thing on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and take this aluminum bumper here off. 13mm. Okay, man. Now what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna take these screws off here, man. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. Look at that, man. See? Alright. There goes another one right there, man. Yep, look. Whoa, another one. Yep. Oh, another one. So there's 4 total. Alright, I'm gonna take out these 4. Well, obviously I'm missing one, so I'm gonna take this one out, that one out. I'm after doing this, I realized I could do it with a drill. Probably. But anyway. There's the other one here. And one more. Oh, let's spin on the other side. Alright. Okay, the reason why I took out those 4 screws from back there is because this whole front end right here is going to actually come forward just a couple of inches. And the reason for that being is because I need to get some of the bolts on the bell housing. And the radiator is going to be in the way. So, also, you're going to take out these crash tubes right here. There's a 10mm right here. Oh my god, my video is awful. That's one. On the other side. Okay. The other thing is, you have to get 16mm bolts right here for the crash tubes.